Hey there, amazing people. Are you caught in the whirlwind of a Sagittarius man's charm and wondering if his heart is beating for you? Maybe his adventurous spirit and that irresistible smile have you questioning. Is he just being his fun-loving self? Or is he falling for me hard? Well, you're in the perfect spot, because today we're peeling back the layers of a Sagittarius man's heart to reveal 7 unmistakable signs that he's not just into you. He's head over heels, can't stop thinking about you in love. These emotional clues and behaviors will show you exactly what's going on in that free-spirited soul of his. So, grab a cozy blanket, settle in, and let's dive into the magic of a Sagittarius man falling hard. You're going to want to stick around for every single word of this. A Sagittarius man is a dreamer, always chasing big ideas and far-off horizons. But when he's falling for you hard, he doesn't keep those dreams locked away. He opens the door to his heart and invites you in. If he's sharing his wildest aspirations, like wanting to travel the world, start a passion project, or live off the grid in a mountain cabin, that's a huge sign he's letting you see his soul. Imagine him sitting with you under a starry sky, telling you about how he's always wanted to sail across the Pacific, or confessing that he dreams of making a difference in the world someday. These aren't just casual chats. They're his way of showing you what drives him. He might even ask about your dreams, listening with wide-eyed curiosity as you talk about your hopes for the future. This back and forth isn't just conversation. It's him building a bridge between your hearts. You'll also notice he gets emotional when he talks about these things. Maybe his voice softens or his eyes light up. That vulnerability is a clue he trusts you with the parts of himself he usually keeps hidden. For a Sagittarius man, sharing his dreams isn't just about words. It's about saying, I want you to be part of my journey now and always. Sagittarius men are like wild birds. They crave freedom and hate anything that feels like a cage. But when a Sagittarius man is falling hard, you'll see him willingly set aside his need for independence to make you a priority. Maybe he skips a solo weekend trip to spend time with you, or turns down a night out with friends because you need him. These choices are huge for a guy who lives for spontaneity. Picture this: you're having a rough day, and instead of heading off to his usual adventure, he shows up at your door with your favorite coffee, ready to listen. He might even rearrange his schedule to be there for a big moment in your life, like cheering you on at a work presentation or helping you move into a new place. These sacrifices don't come easy for a Sagittarius, but he makes them because you're worth it. You'll also notice he checks in with you more often, sending sweet texts like, just wanted to see how you're doing, or calling just to hear your voice. These small gestures show he's thinking about you even when he's tempted to fly free. When a Sagittarius man starts putting you first, it's his heart saying, you're my home, and I'm choosing you over everything else. Sagittarius men aren't the possessive type. They're too laid back for that. But when a Sagittarius man is falling for you hard, you'll notice a quiet, protective side emerge, rooted in his deep care for you. He might not be the guy who throws punches to defend your honor, but he'll stand up for you in his own way. Maybe someone makes a snarky comment about you, and he smoothly shuts it down with a witty comeback. Or perhaps he notices you're stressed and steps in to lighten your load, like offering to run an errand or helping you brainstorm a solution to a problem. You'll feel his protectiveness in small, thoughtful moments, like him making sure you get home safely after a late night or checking that you've eaten when you're swamped with work. He might even give you gentle advice like, don't let that person get to you. You're too awesome for that. These actions come from a place of deep emotion, showing he wants to keep you safe and happy. For a Sagittarius, who usually keeps things light, this protective streak is a sign he's emotionally invested and falling hard. Sagittarius men are social butterflies, always juggling conversations and ideas. But when a Sagittarius man is falling for you, he gives you his undivided attention in a way that feels almost magical. Picture this: you're at a crowded party, And while everyone's laughing and talking, he's locked onto you, hanging on your every word as you share a story about your day. His eyes don't wander, and he's not checking his phone. He's fully present, nodding, smiling, and asking follow-up questions like, "Wait, how did that make you feel?" Or "What happened next?" This kind of listening isn't just polite. It's a sign he's emotionally tuned into you. He'll remember the little things too, like how you mentioned you love lavender lattes or that you're nervous about an upcoming meeting. Days later, he might surprise you with that exact latte or send a text saying, "You're going to crush that meeting." This attentiveness shows he's not just hearing you. He's absorbing you because you matter to him on a deep level. For a Sagittarius man who's often distracted by the next big thing, this focus is a clear sign his heart is yours. Sagittarius men aren't always big on grand romantic gestures. They're more about living in the moment than planning a candlelit dinner. But when a Sagittarius man is falling hard, you'll notice him expressing his feelings through small, thoughtful acts that hit you right in the heart. Maybe he surprises you with a playlist of songs that remind him of you, each one tied to a memory you've shared. Or perhaps he brings you a book he thinks you'll love, with a little note scribbled inside saying, "This made me think of you." These gestures aren't random. They're his way of showing he's paying attention to what makes you tick. You might catch him doing something practical, like fixing something in your apartment or cooking you breakfast when you're too tired to function. These acts come from a place of deep care, showing he wants to make your life better. He'll also find ways to make you laugh, like sending you a funny video on a tough day or leaving a goofy voicemail just to see you smile. For a Sagittarius man, these thoughtful gestures are his love language, a sign he's falling hard and wants you to feel cherished every day. Sagittarius men love their social circles and are often the life of the party. But when a Sagittarius man is falling for you hard, you'll notice he's not just keeping you to himself. He's proudly sharing you with the people who matter most to him. Maybe he introduces you to his best friends at a barbecue and can't stop talking about how awesome you are. Or perhaps his family mentions something you didn't expect, like, "Oh, he's told us so much about you." This isn't him being casual. He's emotionally invested and wants the people he loves to know you're special. You might hear from a mutual friend that he brought you up in a conversation, saying things like, "She's so inspiring," or "I've never met anyone like her." This kind of talk shows he's thinking about you even when you're not around, and he's weaving you into his life in a meaningful way. He might even invite you to join his inner circle for something personal, like a friend's birthday or a family dinner, which is a big step for a Sagittarius who usually keeps his romantic life separate. When he's falling hard, he's not just opening his heart to you, he's opening his world, and that's a sign of deep emotional commitment. Sagittarius men are usually cool as a cucumber, with a confidence that makes them seem untouchable. But when a Sagittarius man is falling for you hard, you might catch him acting a little off. That's right. This smooth-talking adventurer can get nervous when he's around someone who makes his heart race. You might notice him fumbling over his words when he's trying to impress you, like tripping over a compliment and blushing when you smile. Or maybe he's extra careful about how he looks when he knows you'll be there, checking his reflection or adjusting his shirt a million times. These little signs of nervousness come from a place of deep emotion. He cares so much about what you think that he's scared of messing it up. He might even get quiet in moments when it's just the two of you, not because he's bored, but because he's overwhelmed by how much he feels for you. Alright, if this hit home for you, give this video a big thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs to know if her Sagittarius guy is all in. And don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell me which sign surprised you the most, or share your own story about your Sagittarius man. I'm so excited to hear from you. Until next time, keep shining, stay true to your heart, and let love light your way.